like I'm close. Let me show you everything I know.
Pneumatic systems use energy stored in compressed air to do work. By controlling the release of the air to pneumatic cylinders, we can turn that energy into movement. By including this in a lesson plan, children can begin to understand the different factors in making objects move. An electric circuit is a device that provides a path for electric currents to flow through an electric circuit. Introducing this concept in a classroom will teach children about electricity and allow them to understand the components involved in making a circuit.
Cams are used to produce movement by changing a rotary motion into a reciprocating or oscillating motion. As cams are used in various technologies such as toys and engines, children can be asked to explore and identify them in different technologies.
The first step of construction is to cut the wooden board to appropriate size to use as a base for our model. Draw the appropriate dimensions on the board with a pencil and then cut along the lines using a Stanley knife. Choose an appropriately sized cardboard box to fit onto the wooden board that allows some free space around the box. Measure the diameter of the box and draw onto a patterned roll of contact. Cut the pieces of contact and carefully stick them onto the box, making sure all air bubbles are eliminated. Measure a piece of cardboard to fit the length of the house and use the same patterned contact to dress the exterior. This will be used as the lever, therefore a split pin must be pierced through the centre of the cardboard piece and the box to allow movement. Identifying and creating the circuit board is the next step to be completed. Grabbing the wires attached to the battery, connect both the red and black wires through the loops of the light bulb, using the opposite end of the black wire and connecting it all together. This includes a series of segments, including attaching the battery, adding split pins to the box, connecting the wires, attaching the light bulb, and then connecting all the pieces together. The wires had to be wrapped around both split pins in order for the light to come on. A small spider needs to be made using a brown pom-pom for the body and brown pipe cleaners for the legs. Use one of the pieces of strings to wrap around the spider while the other end needs to be attached through one end of the lever. A black rectangular piece of paper needs to be cut and carved to give the illusion of a pipe. Once the paper has held its shape, glue it to the corner of the box next to the spider. The syringes were next to be placed on the model as part of the pneumatics component. We glued the end of one syringe to the opposite end of the lever and then attached the adjoining tube to it. The opposite end of the tube was then attached to a second syringe. 2 holes were drilled on the wooden baseboard in line of where the plastic airline tubing for the syringes would sit. We threaded one end of the syringe through the hole, then drilled a second hole where we wanted the syringe to be placed. Once the construction of the model was completed, the tubing was detached from the baseboard, allowing us to paint it a shade of green to give an illusion of it being grass. After the paint dried, we then re-threaded the tubing through the holes and glued the house down to secure its place.
My simple song, this ain't gonna work. My wicked words and tipsy-topsy smirk. Oh, I can't take this place, oh, I can't take this place. I just wanna go where I can get some space.
Incy wincy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. Now incy wincy spider went up the spout again.
I cut it up and puff it into bloom. Ride my little pole there, I wanna take a chance. Wanna sip the smooth air and kick it in the sand. I say I told you so, but you just gonna cry. You just wanna know those peanut butter vibes. And my simple song, this ain't gonna work. My wicked words and tipsy-topsy smirk. Oh, I can't take this place, oh, I can't take this place. I just wanna go where I can get